Last year, 122,000 unaccompanied minors arrived in the U.S., according to government data. This year, authorities are reportedly bracing for that number to total up to 160,000. Children like Oscar showing up at the border, asking for asylum. And as always, the plight of these children gets mired in American politics.
Thank you for what you do.
Yeah. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis took new action to crack down on immigration in June, including signing a bill barring the state from doing business with any companies that participate in federal programs to transport asylum seekers into Florida or any other state.
There's international law, national law, constitutional rights to seek asylum, and children automatically have that right. And so the situation has gotten more difficult for Central American children from Central America, but also for Haitians.
The Florida governor is also blocking organizations, mainly nonprofit Christian groups, from renewing their state-required licenses if they provide shelter for unaccompanied minors. Targeting President Biden's immigration policies is one of the cornerstones of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential ambitions. Focusing on unaccompanied minors is thought to help him win more support of the conservative base of the Republican Party. DeSantis says it's about putting Americans and Floridians first.
And finally, they issued today a new emergency rule about the illegal minors that are coming, and they're being sent to these places. And the problem is that it's much more lucrative to take foreigners into these places than it is to help our own kids here in Florida. For example, it's $158 for a foster kid, but it's $500 to $1,400 if someone's illegally here from a foreign country. And we want to make sure that those licenses are going to facilities that are helping people in Florida who need the help.
As a result, Bethany Christian Services, a global nonprofit, stopped helping unaccompanied minors in Florida last month. Other organizations like Catholic Charities of Miami have decided to maintain their mission and continue providing shelter for migrant children, defying DeSantis' order.
He's going to be facing several lawsuits. He's used to it. He does these type of, war and attacks, and then he knows litigation is coming. So taxpayers, Floridian taxpayers, are paying for those lawsuits. So that's what's really sad. He's not only not governing for Floridians, he's spending and wasting our money.
The immigration debate continues. Most Republicans support keeping the pandemic times rule that turns most asylum seekers away at the border, though Biden exempted unaccompanied children from the order shortly after taking office. However, legal challenges remain to the president's efforts to lift the order entirely. Meanwhile, child migrants who do make it to the border may be forced to spend more time at federal government facilities, with non-governmental charities in Florida severely limited in the care they can provide. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CGTN, Miami.